no talk, no video. It's been a while. As you guys can see, I'm in the nursery and we have a crib right there and a changing table, a couple things. But what I wanted to start this video out by saying is that no, there hasn't been a video in quite some time. Pregnancy. There are people who really love pregnancy, and I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I do not love pregnancy. I had a very symptomatic pregnancy, and so it was very hard to like just enjoy it. I enjoyed moments, but I'm definitely a lot happier now that she's here. And a lot of people think that the baby being here is harder than pregnancy, but for me, it has been the opposite. Pregnancy was a lot harder than having a newborn or having a child. So take that as you wish. But I really had to prioritize like myself, and I also worked full time throughout. Right up until I had her, I worked full time. I was on call that weekend that I had her, and just like I'm a wife, so I had to give time to my husband, and like I have a dog and stuff, so it's just like a lot, and I wanted to see family, all kinds of things. So, oh, and we are moving. We're in a brand new house. So, like, we really had to prioritize, and so video making was not on um, my priority list. But I'm going to do some shameless promo here. TikTok is a lot easier for me to do whenever I'm busy, and so I will link my TikTok down below, and you guys can go and watch my TikToks, kind of get up to speed. I did like pregnancy updates on there, and like just like all kinds of updates and videos. So they were a lot easier for me to do because they don't require you to sit down and edit. You just film and kind of lightly edit and post it. So yeah, so that's my little explanation as to why I haven't had a video in a while, but I really want to jump back into it and do it more, and it's super fun, and then you can look back on these videos. Well, what I mean is I can look back on these videos in the future and be like, bittersweet, cry and stuff because Clara's growing. But yeah, now we're gonna jump right into the actual topic of the video. I want to do like a little 1 month update to kind of talk about that, but the fact of the matter is newborns don't do much, so there isn't really much to update on. So update you guys on like what I have. But yeah. And also we aren't gonna be talking about labor and delivery in this video. I plan on making a separate video, but I need to like sit down and like get my thoughts together with that because it's just like a lot. It's not scary. I did not have a bad experience at all. I actually had a fantastic L&D experience. Fantastic. But it's going to be a whole separate video because it's way too long to put into one with a whole nother topic. So yeah. So Clara was born January 31st. She was born like super tiny. I mean, I wouldn't say super tiny, but she was less than 6 pounds. She was 5 pounds, 12 ounces. Um, and they measured her at that 2 weeks before she was born as well. So she was really tiny. She was in preemie clothes. And fun fact, I didn't have any preemie clothes. I thought she was going to be tall like Jameson and long and like not that small. So I did not buy any preemie clothes, but my mom kept my brothers in my preemie clothes because I'm a triplet, so I was born early and we were in preemie clothes, so she gave me them. So that really helped. But yeah, so before we left the hospital, then she went down to 5 pounds, 5 ounces, and then within the next couple days, whenever we had our pediatrician appointment, she was probably 5 pounds, 7 ounces, and then within a week, she was back up to her birth weight. And then 2 weeks Later, she was 7 pounds and 1 ounce. So she's done a lot of growing. A lot of growing. Definitely was cluster feeding in those weeks. It was a rough moment. I remember I called my mom in the middle of the night and I'm like, she won't stop crying. What do I do? Like, my mom should like just keep feeding her. Like, if she's showing hunger cues, you have to keep feeding her. So, I guess I should mention we are exclusively breastfeeding. Well, I pump and I'm like saving that stash for whenever I go back to work. But we are breastfeeding, and she's done so good. And we are on demand breastfeeding, so that's what my mom meant by like, just keep feeding her. She's growing. So that was rough because we didn't get any sleep. There were some nights where we got like 30 minutes of sleep, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But mom tired is like different than any other tired. It's so weird. It's so hard to explain. But yeah, so she's growing good now. So that was a big thing, is her weight, is just trying to get it up and stuff. I don't even know anything else to. I guess while we're talking about like medical stuff, we'll talk about how my child likes to turn blue. Okay, I'm just gonna say that out loud. She scared the bejeebies out of me the first time it happened. Um, I I mean, like, I didn't take her to the ER because she was like breathing and like crying and like smiling, but she was like, her lips were purple, and then like whenever she cries, the inside of her mouth turns purple, and then sometimes her belly has like splotches of blue on it, or her feet will turn blue. I mean, this child likes to turn blue. So we had a cardiologist visit. That was literally a huge field trip. It was like a half a day for one appointment. And she was so cute, laying her getting her echo done. She was literally just like spread out. But everything came back normal, and the cardiologist said that that happens with babies. Like, it's common. So if I ever get in a video where she's turning blue, no need to be alarmed. I know. But yeah, so that was a big thing, and that like worried me a lot. I remember I didn't get any sleep um, the night after she decided to turn purple on me. I didn't get any sleep because I was so worried, and I didn't have the outlet hooked up yet, so I didn't get to put that on her. But yeah, yeah, that was we're a lot calmer now that we know that nothing's wrong. But it is kind of scary sometimes still, because like in my nurse brain, I know you're not supposed to turn blue, but like babies do. They could for up to like 6 months to a year. Yeah. So that was a big thing. What else? Oh, and she also broke out in her first rash. That was fun. I think it was I don't know if it was like a true allergic reaction, but it was a reaction to her vitamin D. So we switched to Zarbee's, which has a lot less ingredients than Enfamil, and her rash is clearing up. So that's all for her 1 month medical stuff. But let's see, what else? This whole month learning about, I'm on my ankles right now and they hurt. Something about her this first month has been so fun, and seeing like similarities from whenever she was in the womb. Like, she does not like her feet to be touched, and she didn't like them touched whenever she was in the womb either. If she had her foot poking out and you poked that foot, she was moving it, and people would be like, oh, let me feel, and I'm like, it's gone, it's done. Like, one poke and it's over. So like, she still doesn't like her feet to be touched, and just for me to get the outlet on her is like an event. She just doesn't like it, and I barely ever even put socks on her, but she kicks them off. She doesn't like her head to be touched either unless I'm washing her hair. She takes off bows and she takes off hats. She does not like it. Let's see. maybe someday she will like it. I hope she likes it because she has a lot of bows that she needs to grow into because she is small. So like, I really hope that um, she doesn't take them off whenever she gets into all the cute ones, you know. But anyways, and also in the womb, she would cross her ankles all the time. Whenever I would get my ultrasounds, I got a lot of ultrasounds because I was high risk. But like half the time she was crossing her ankles, and she does that whenever she's feeding. She crosses her ankles, like just kicks back, you know, and relaxes. So yeah, it's been just so fun to see. Oh, another big one is whenever she was in the womb and my husband would come near me, she would calm down. Like if she was kicking, she would calm down. And a lot of times she'll be crying with me and I can't calm her down. And I'll give him to her. No, give her to him. And the minute he holds her, she calms down, which I think is so sweet. She's definitely daddy's girl, 110%. Like, 100%. Um, yeah. As far as milestones go, she is ahead on her milestones for right now. Um, she was picking her head up at 2 weeks old, literally. You guys will see that on my TikTok. She's opening up her hands. I didn't know they weren't supposed to do that at just a few weeks old until the pediatrician was like, wow, she's already opening up her hands. And I'm like, yep, she does that. She grabbed her first toy by herself at like 2 or 3 weeks. I had her in her cradle, or no, her bassinet. I don't know why I said cradle. I had her in her bassinet, and my ankles hurt. I had her in her bassinet, and she was awake, so I put a high contrast rattle next to her, and she next thing I know, she's holding it. So she grabbed that all by herself. Like she got her hand underneath it and like grabbed, yeah. Um, and so yeah, so she's pretty ahead on a few of the milestones, which is very exciting. Um, and it's been very fun. Rattles have been her favorite so far because of the noise, and then she'll stare at it. She's just so curious about it, and it's so fun. And I feel like that's all I have to update on for her first month. There's not much because, I mean, she's only a month old, so she does a lot of sleeping, a lot of eating. We've been through like 3 or 4 boxes of diapers already. It's been insane. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like it was a little bit of everywhere because I didn't make any notes. But I figured if I wasn't going to film it now, then it would never was going to get filmed. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thumbs up if you did. Go follow my TikTok because I post a lot more on there. And subscribe on this channel for more videos.